Peace and blessings. Welcome to my channel. My name is Taj Utsi and I am a certified financial coach. I'm also the founder of True Financial Coaching, where our mission here is to educate, enlighten, and equip individuals with the financial literacy that is needed in order to get off of the rat wheel. What is the rat wheel? The rat wheel is when one is constantly financing things that go down in value for them but up in value for the banks at the same time. The rat wheel is only powered as long as the rat is constantly moving. So when one is constantly financing these depreciating objects, then it continues to keep the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and not being able to get ahead financially. It's not until one wakes up, sees that they're the rat that's powering the wheel, then they come up with a plan to break free of that cycle. And this is what we do here at True Financial. We help you organize your finances, create a plan in order to get out of debt. Then you can begin to build wealth, begin by first investing in yourself, then begin to invest in things outside of yourself so that you can become free. Free to do what you want when you want, instead of having to do the things that you don't want. Today, a little short video I'm going to make. And this video, I was just thinking about, this time of the year, this time of the season, this tax time, and people, filing their taxes and waiting for that refund check to come so that they can do whatever they, normally do with it. Most people, they get happy and go out and splurge and do, things that, which is the norm for most. Like I said, they usually, in my experiences, go buy things and just kind of splurge, eat out, take trips, a lot of eating out. Some people may even go put down money on a car, do some renovations around the house, whatever, whatever. Your refund, you can do whatever you want to with it. But this video, I just want to give you some things that may be profitable to do with your tax refund if you get one. And that way, you can put it towards escaping the rat race. But, in America, around this time of the season, this is when people file their tax returns and seeing if they're going to get a refund. But honestly, you really don't want to get a refund check. You really don't want one. You shouldn't want one, I'll put it like that. Because what it is the IRS, government, is just pretty much giving you back money that you already worked for. It's a refund, meaning that when you paid your taxes, they might have taken out too much out of your check. And now what are they doing? They're giving you that money back that they took too much out of your gross income, your gross wages. So in actuality, you really don't want a refund because you want all your money throughout the year to do the things that you need to do. But if you do get a refund, again, most people get happy about it because it's a large sum of money. And a lot of people really don't see that amount of money all at once on a regular basis. So they, feel as though this is extra money. No, that's not extra money. It's money, again, that you already worked for. And as a result, because of that, people tend to just spend frivolously when they get that tax refund. Not all, but again, so you would rather have, for me, I would rather have all my money throughout the year. That way I can do what I want to with it and not give the IRS, give the government an interest-free loan, because that's basically what it is. That's what you're giving them, an interest-free loan, and then you're giving you back some extra money, or some money they took out too much of your check throughout the year. But if you do happen to get a refund, and let me say this, I'm not a tax specialist, so you may want to check with your tax specialist before you start asking me tax questions. I don't deal with that, but check with your check with a tax specialist. But I will say, if you do get a refund, 3 things that I would recommend or advise or suggest that one does if they get a refund. One thing that I would recommend or suggest you do is if you don't have a starter emergency fund and you get a refund, I would take some of that money from my tax refund to establish a starter emergency fund. And like I said before in previous videos, having that starter emergency fund just kind of helps you put a cushion between life and you, because life is going to happen. The unexpected will happen. And a lot of times people don't have that starter emergency fund, don't have an emergency fund to protect them from the unexpected life events. A lot of people, about 6 out of 10 Americans can't even afford a $500 emergency. So if you do get a refund, think about establishing your starter emergency fund. And I mentioned before, having it in a high yield savings account is a good idea to put your starter emergency fund in, your emergency fund in, not just a regular savings account that's connected to your checkings account through the bank that you do your business with, but a separate one. Ally Bank, SoFi, some people I've talked to, that I work with, they have SoFi accounts, and SoFi offers good high return, high interest in your savings. So do your research, but I would definitely do that. Your starter emergency fund can be $1,000, depending upon your living conditions. You might want it to be a month of your net pay, your take-home pay. It might even be a month worth of your expenses, but it's just something to start off with, just to, again, keep that cushion between you and life, unexpected events that may happen and take place. So establish that starter emergency fund. 2, if you already have that starter emergency fund, what I would recommend or suggest is use your refund to pay off debt. Pay off the debt. Again, as I've said in many videos, I'm a big proponent of the debt snowball strategy, where you put your debts in order from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate, just based on the balance. And you pay all minimum payments on all your debts, except for the first one, the smallest one. You pay the minimum plus whatever extra money you have you open up after you create your budget, save your starter emergency fund, have some extra money available, put it towards the smallest debt. Knock that out. All the money you was putting towards the smallest debt, now you roll over to the next smallest debt. So forth and so on until you clear and free. But yeah, if you get a refund, something I would suggest is put that money towards the debt, to speeding up your debt snowball. And that's something I did when I was on my journey of eliminate my debt. I would get refunds, and we would put it towards eliminating the debt, and that helps speed up the process also. Even some people reached out to me via email. They contacted me through email. Never met with them one-on-one with coaching sessions or consultations, but they just watched the videos. And I actually was just reading the email yesterday, and the individual said that they used their refund to eliminate debt. And they said it was painful based on the last video I did, because paying off debt, you got to feel that pain. And even though most people, I can't say most, people in general, people may not want to feel that pain. So especially when they get a refund, because they looking to, just do their thing with it. But, this individual, they emailed me, let me know, look, I took my refund and put it towards paying off a debt. And now they don't have that to worry about. So yeah, think about that. It's something you can think about doing. Because again, debt, and it's a burden. It's a burden. And if you can ease that burden, then do it. Do it. So that's number 2. The third thing, just only giving 3. It's a short video today, short video. But the third thing that I would suggest you do, or what I would do with my refund check, if I got one, is after you save up your emergency, start an emergency after if you put it towards debt and you no longer have debt, or you're down to like your mortgage payment, or if you have a large student loan, right? And you eliminate all the high interest debt, put it into some investment, a Roth IRA, traditional IRA, something like that, brokerage account, just put it towards that. Put that way, that money that you got back is your money anyway. You would have got it throughout the years. Just again, the IRS took out too much from your gross earnings. So yeah, just put it towards an investment account. Roth IRA, that's an account where you contribute with post-tax dollars, and it grows tax-free. And when you make the withdrawals at the uh, designated time, at the appointed time, you have to have it open for 5 years before you can make withdrawals on the earnings. But you can make withdrawals, no tax penalty. So Roth IRA, I love the Roth. I did a video on the Roth, and I'll put the link to that video in the description box. You max it out, $7,000. I believe that's the limit for this year. But do that, because that way, most people go out and buy. A lot of people go out and buy things, just buy stuff, and then once the excitement of the stuff wear off, it's like, man, dang, I could have used that money for something else, man. So, but here you rest it, let it grow, tax free, in the Roth. If you don't have a Roth, you can open one up. Easy to open up. Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, different ones. Same with a traditional IRA, except now you're using pre-tax dollars. So when you invest in the Roth, in the traditional IRA, it lowers your taxable income, so the government kind of rewards you for using that account. Well, they're not kind of, they do reward you. They reward you for using those accounts. Then a brokerage account is just a regular account you just invest in. You're taxed on capital gains, certain amount. So yeah, but it's good to put that refund check to use. Put it to good use. Put it to good use. Those are just three things that I would do if I got a refund. I haven't filed mine yet. I don't know. So, but let's see. Yeah. I do want to thank everybody though for reaching out, sharing a lot of success stories with me via the email and the comments. It's very encouraging to me. A lot of people say thank you. They're thanking me for sharing the information I'm sharing, but I thank you for listening. Thank everybody for your support, for your comments and sharing your success stories. And it's just encouraging to me because it helps me to see that I'm going in the right direction. I'm going in the right direction with this. This was, for me, this was a leap of faith to just do it, just share my story and just share what knowledge I have about certain things, finances, share my experiences, and hopefully, it's helping people. I'm glad to hear that it's helping people. Those that reached out to me, set up consultations, I appreciate that, because I know with personal finances, it's just that, it's personal, it can be very sensitive, and there's no need to feel embarrassed. Sometimes people feel embarrassed. They may want to reach out, but they feel embarrassed or scared. No need to be. This is a no judgment zone here. Like I said, I've been there. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. So there's no need to be embarrassed, no need to be ashamed, because if you don't know, you don't know. But let me say this: I know a lot of people that are subscribers or watch my channel, attend the church that I attend. If you want to reach out to me, please do not go through any church emails. My business is separate from church. So please do not go through any church emails to reach out to church secretaries to try to get in contact with me. If you want to get in contact with me, my information are in the description box. truefincoaching.com or truefincoaching@gmail.com. Please, again, do not go through any church website or email addresses to get in contact with me. And even when I deal with people, I tell them, look, I'm just Taj. Don't call me by the title. You don't have to do that. This is business. This is my business. Yes, you see me at church, yes, but this is my business. This is two separate things. So just please, if you're trying to reach out to me, don't go through church emails or websites or none of that. If you know somebody in the church that maybe, consult with me, you want to talk with them, that's fine. That's no problem. But just don't go through the church media platforms to reach out to me or through church secretaries or anything like that. But yeah, but I do again appreciate everyone's support. I really do. I appreciate everyone's support, and I hope that this has been being helpful to you. And like I said, I've been there. I know what it's like living paycheck to paycheck. I know what it's like. So if you're ready to become free, if you're ready to get on your journey and begin to invest in yourself, you can visit me once again at truefincoaching.com or truefincoaching@gmail.com. You can email me. Set up your initial consultation. That's another thing. A lot of people, when they go on my website, a lot of people just go straight to the coaching session. And that's all right if you want to, but the initial consultation is what you should do first. That way I can talk to you and hear you, listen to you, see what, where you are mentally, see where, if you're ready for this, because it's a sacrifice. It's a lot. You got to be dedicated. And then I'll run some numbers. We listen to your numbers and see where we can help you out. And then if you want to go forward, then you can do the coaching session. But the initial consultation is first. That's $50. It's on my website. 30 minutes. You just talk. I just listen and get some information from you. And we'll go from there, help you create a plan so you can become free. Hopefully, God willing, this Saturday is March 1st, first Saturday in March. I said every first Saturday I'll be going live. So I really enjoyed the last live. I had a good time. I had fun. Hopefully people have fun with it too. Again, come on, you can talk, we can just rap, ask some questions. We can, share your stories or whatever. But this Saturday, God willing, I forget what time I forget what time I had it on. I got to go back and I'll put it in the thing. Man, that's the jet lag. I'm coming back from overseas. Just got back from overseas yesterday, so my mind is still scattered. But Saturday, we'll go live, and then I'll put it in my community the time. I don't believe I forgot the time. But yeah, I hopefully you get people to come on. But like I said, I really enjoyed it, and I thank you again. I can't thank you enough for your support for this what I'm doing. I'm really thankful. But yeah, if you're ready to become free, ready to invest in yourself, you can visit me at truefincoaching@gmail.com. Truefincoaching.com is my website. It's every consultation. Invest in yourself so you can be free to do what you want when you want, instead of having to do the things that you don't want. Peace and blessings.